Okay, alright, we are back. It's time for more Factorio. Here we go. I am Pax. And yes, we are continuing the playthrough of Factorio Space Exploration. And we are on Ermintrude, building Cryonite. I doubled the Cryonite production, and we are just hammering it out. Built, yeah, 25,000 now. Then I was also experimenting with the idea of using Steam for storage. So I sort of was just building this to get some test system going, but I think I want to make it bigger, like this, as well as bigger like this. Well, not like that, I guess. Like this, then? Come on. Bigger like this. Bigger like that. And then also bigger like this. So this is maybe kind of how we could alternatively store electricity as steam for energy storage at night. I don't know how much better it is, honestly. And then we want to add one more little logical system here for then also making sure that it only turns on during the day. So let's let the bots deal with this a little bit, and then I built then a different type of blueprint. So now this one has it's completely full of flat solar panels, but I threw some random accumulators in there too. And so hopefully, maybe this will be good when these become holmium accumulators, because they're a lot better. But I mean, is it really that much worth it? I'm not sure. I think, you know, this doesn't save you that much space, because yes, the steam is much denser in terms of storage, but you need to build up, you know, all these turbines to actually turn the steam back into electricity. So, I mean, this is definitely smaller, I guess, than all the accumulators here. So maybe like 2 of these, probably like 3 of these, and then 1, 2 of these plus this is the same-ish. I don't know. It's not that. It's not like mind-blowingly better. So yeah, it's just nice. It's nice to have, though, I guess. Well, I hope this gets built at least to an extent where it works somewhat. Oh yeah, nighttime is falling as we speak, and well, this isn't really built, is it? Lots. Oh yeah, okay, but let's finish setting up the little logic part. So these go like this, and we want an accumulator here to measure the system. And then I think hopefully it can reach to here. Yes. Into here. And so basically these are set to not turn on unless the accumulators are less than a certain amount. So I've made it like a little bit variable. Of course it puts them all at the end. But it doesn't really matter, I guess, because we don't have any steam anyway. Then, yes, we've done all the production science pretty much. We're almost done doing nuclear bombs, but I know that the space station is stalled out because, well, there's no military science up here, and so we just need to send another rocket, but the rocket's not coming because, well, the space station just really isn't requesting very much. So I could send the rocket, but there's no real point. We don't really need to have the technology unlocked right now. And then, okay, so then for this, I want the opposite type of thing. I don't want it to start charging until the accumulators are a bit full. So that way I don't like spend the electricity that this thing is generating on storing steam, because my god, bots, just please. Okay, whatever, that's fine. Cool, okay. Bots, you goofballs, it's fine. Okay, so we have this, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. Then what I wanted to do as well is, I was hoping to make Ermintrude a bit more self-sustaining, and that means I want to copy some builds from Novice. So we're gonna set up just actually sulfur and plastic, just like we have on Novice, as well as setting up rocket fuel in a very similar manner. And we'll make Novice like quite sustainable. And then this will be our, we'll make Ermintrude sustainable. Or more self-reliant, so we don't have to ship as much stuff. One thing I want to add a couple things to the rocket that's coming here. So I do want to make eventually sulfuric acid, and for now I am going to actually just ship iron plate to Novice, to Ermintrude from Novice. And then I'd also, let's see, we also need these. We need some water wells. Something like that is fine. And I think the rest is pretty okay. So we'll get ready to send another rocket out to Ermintrude here. And then we want to maybe go back to Novice and just gonna copy some of these builds. So we're gonna copy over the plastic and sulfur build and just build the exact same thing on Ermintrude. Oops. I gotta get rid of this a bit. Okay, something like that, and then I'm just going to ditch the ghost scanner, yes. And we also want to go to Novice and copy this one, rocket fuel. Why not? And this will just build right here. Oh, we can't do it. Okay, right. This one goes the wrong way. So, Okay, we'll just copy. I guess you can't flip these, huh? We'll just copy this part of it then. So I was kind of thinking of whether or not we could, I could make just rocket fuel directly here, the liquid rocket fuel, and bring it over here to the rocket. This will be where we make the cargo rocket launch. Or we could do like what we did in Granus and just turn the solid rocket fuel into liquid rocket fuel kind of like on site. Might just do it that way, I think. Let's see, how does this look? So this would be, right, the inputs and the outputs. Is it worth doing it like this? Probably not. Let's just do it kind of the old-fashioned way. So we want this, ditch the ghost scanner, and then I guess in this case, I don't mind actually having the, I think I don't mind having the solid fuel as well. I was thinking we wouldn't necessarily need it, but it might be worth using the solid fuel to make the fuel for the trains instead of using coal, because we will want the coal for the other types of other types of things like things that use coal, I guess. So then this will be the light oil coming in. Shoop. Shoops. Shoopies. Zoppies. Okay. Light oil. Then I guess we'll just have to deal with the belts. The bots are building, and we built some oil, so we have some more oil, but it's not being provided because, let's see, we want one of these, I guess. Okay, but the wire is not connected. That's fine. Where am I? Yes, we're over here. So then I think, okay, let's add, yes. We need a train, 2 trains. For liquids. Liquids. Honestly, I only need 1 head. Okay, so you're gonna just, yeah, go to the LTN depot. There you go. Okay, then I think, yes, we're basically, again, going to copy something from Hermintrude here, or from Granus, I mean. So we'll copy now this part. Let's copy this. Should be fine. Okay, and then, well, I didn't like this because it's really right up next to the train tracks. But I think, and the reason I put it there was because of the solar panels. So I needed this to be here. Well, no, this one. Yes, but then the flat ones are actually, there's just 1 tile down, so then I can move this down 1 tile, which I am happy about, so I'm gonna do it. So we're gonna move it down, then copy it. Currently it uses tier 2 modules. Let's upgrade it to tier, maybe later. Upgrade it. Then, actually would rather have the power poles be up 1. Okay, and we want some lamps, of course. Then let's make a second one. Just keep it there for now. Could keep going if we want to, but okay. And then finally, let's add our rocket station here. I think it goes, yes, right there. Okay, looks promising. Go. And okay, I don't want this. I'm gonna just turn this recycling thing off for now. Okay. I can also upgrade this to a level 3 assembly machine. Then yes, we told the bots to do a lot of stuff here, so they're gonna be busy. And of course we can get rocket fuel. We did ship some amount of rocket fuel over to here. So there's probably a bunch in the network already, so this might get activated pretty quickly. Okay, before we, build it like this, I guess. So let's just keep working on this then. We can do this to hook up the power poles. Kind of like it like that. And, can we somehow, I'm just thinking if we could potentially go back to novice. Could we, I mean, we could do this, right? We can do this. Let's take this. And it should be flippable. Flippable. Does it flip? So if we did it, we need to be there. Okay, so the whole thing needs to definitely get moved. So, sorry. Move up here, please. See, this needs to be there. Like that, I think. It's pretty good. So this can go here. What about here? Okay, let's try that and then put this back. So it needs to kind of go here, here. Okay, seems okay. Oh my gosh, can I move it one down? Oh my gosh, come on. Okay, like this. Okay, that's what the pipe gods proclaim. All right, then we need to put undergrounds here, I guess. Yes, undergrounds. Hidden rock and fuel on another planet. How exciting. Oops. Okay, okay, yep, something like this, something like this. It's pretty good. Do I need the squiggle thing? Oh, I do. Right. To do it a little bit differently. Do I have this somewhere over here? I mean, yeah, right, like this. It's kind of like this. Kind of like this. Except I just really don't want the train stop part of it. Okay. So this will put the solid fuel onto the train network as well. I don't know. We may use it. We might not use it. I think it would make more sense to yeah, make fuel, actual train fuel out of, I mean, still use the process fuel recipe, but instead of turning coal into process fuel, to turn the solid fuel, excess solid fuel we produce here into process fuel. Comes from the oil, and there's a lot more oil on this planet than there is coal. And so we don't necessarily want to waste the coal. Oh, come on. Oh, I think actually I want this to be back one further. I think it's, oops. Just do it lines with that. And I'm gonna just directly connect them. Yeah, I think that's probably better, I guess. I think also, let's just make this all pipe instead of pumps, because that one's wrong. I don't think the throughput is much of a worry. Okay, so sulfur and plastic and sulfuric acid are potentially being built. Of course, we'll have to get coal in the network, and we're going to import iron for a little bit, but eventually we can mine and smelt iron here. We need the sulfuric acid to mine the iridite, so that's partly the plan, but I mean, it's tiny amounts of sulfuric acid, but yeah, we might do other things. I eventually might want to do the weapon or the delivery cannons. So I was thinking I could possibly do the delivery cannons. I think that works, right? It's going to be on the outside. It's on the outside, inside, yeah. Okay. That looks like it's pretty much set up. So Roboport, one, yeah. Is it covered? Is everything covered? Looks like everything's covered. Great. Okay, then we will also want, let's see, we want you to be here, but you want it to say light oil. All right, let's replace this. Let's see, did this ever work? Yes, but we need to put the wire, go in nav mode, put the wire. All right, you should be providing the oil now. There's another little oil well right here. Just doing a little bit at a time, giving us a little bit. I think I completely cut off all the lube production, so there's no lube production really, but I think all the heavy oil is backed up. So we can also eventually, I mean, maybe eventually is also now. It's almost out, actually. Although there is a bunch of new barrels on the rocket. So we have a bunch of heavy oil. Why did you ask for so much rocket fuel here? Oh, because, yes, that's why. Yeah, well, that makes sense. That makes sense, I guess. Why did I do this? Okay, go there, whatever, doesn't matter. Go here. Okay, start going there. Let's start turning this on as well. Let's get the rocket parts coming. Okay, it's fine. Then, okay, there looks like there's some wires in the blueprint missing. So one needs to go here. This one needs to go here. Then, yes. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna ask for 100,000 cryonite rods, of course. That would fill up the rocket, and hypothetically, you know, we're producing some amount of landfill and steel from the cryonite production, so yeah, let's just look at it for a second. So that's 100, not quite, 100,000. Yeah, so 1,500 barrels, so we could get that much steel. 120,000 sand, so there's 200 in a single landfill, so it's 600 landfill, right? Okay, so let's ask for those things then. Let's put this back. 6.2. Okay. So then let's see, we want, yeah, that, and then we want, yeah, we'll just do this for now. It doesn't, we can recycle it, it's fine. And landfill. We'll just say this. Then I'm pretty sure this would be fine because this is not part of the train network, so that's good. So whatever, this recycles it into the train network. So anything that's in the train network will be recycled. Oh, the other thing we need to do, yes, we need to also copy from Granus one more thing, which is this recycle request. So let's get this copied as well. Lovely, lovely. Put it in the main station. Okay, let's put the little extender first. Where'd it go? Here. Yes. Then I think this should just fit in. Looks fine. Great. Yes, you can't reach. Very good. All right, but then let's see, we want to put in the recycled train as well. So put this down. But you're gonna do recycle request, inactivity. Then this one's called what? It's called recycle, but it's not in the menu because I just want to call this recycle, I guess. So I can set this train up. Cycle. So go to recycle request, and then go to recycle till empty. That's sort of what you're going to do. I mean, that will be what you do. Just go. Then you're going to be like, I don't know where to go. I don't have a station. Boo-hoo. What was me? That's how trains are. If you're curious about what trains think about, that's what they think about. Okay, let's turn this on. Turn this on. It's not really on because, yes, then we need the cyan signal on. I don't think we need this, right? Yeah, we don't really need this. So we'll just ditch it. And I'm not going to worry about recycling the rocket parts just yet, I think. We might not need to, depends. Yeah, it depends. This is nice. I think this is good. And soon enough, yes, we can just cancel the oil and rocket fuel. I'm not like quite 100% ready to do it now, but so we'll just let one more load of those supplies come anyway. And then in the future, I'll cancel those supplies. Hopefully also the iron, yeah, I guess that would be everything almost. Canceled everything. I don't know why I went over there, but yes, it'd be cool to cancel, or I could get rid of this, I guess. But then I wouldn't want to bring this heavy oil or the rocket fuel now. Now it's completely full. The rocket is completely full now, so wow, you have 800 of these on you too, huh? Then you brought more rocket sections, I guess. Okay. Oh yeah, these are here. Get rid of those. How's the power looking? Okay, we almost, I guess we made it through the night or something. It's not enough. Yeah, right, what we have now is not enough to supply the current, the power we need at night. So that's why, yeah, I mean, it needs to be bigger. And then are we, yeah, we are. Okay, the light oil, okay, it's not quite ready, I guess. I guess we're missing pipes. But then, okay, then let's just send the rocket. I think it's okay. I'm gonna be okay with sending the second round of heavy oil and rocket fuel. Okay, armatured landing pad. All right, launch. But I think eventually, yes, I can just get rid of almost everything in terms of supplies, but of course we still have to supply the rocket parts. So supplying the rocket parts is always required, so might as well send some extra stuff. Doesn't make a huge difference. But I think I like the idea of Ermentrude being just kind of self-sufficient. How are we still missing that many? Okay, I guess so. Okay, are you going? You are going now, I think. Okay, that's good. Okay, we don't need this sand thing. Could actually probably get rid of that on Granus too. That was just a temporary band-aid. Okay, looks like a recycle request is up and running. It looks like the rocket is actually ready. It has 16,000 cryonite rods on it already. That's good. It's got the landfill on it as well. We've got another 32,000 waiting. So I think those will show up pretty soon. Yeah, let's jetpack. I think it might be worth getting a more jetpack stuff. Making the jetpack faster. It's a pretty fun way to get around. It's relatively fast. Cool. Okay, cryonite rods. Do we have rocket fuel being produced? Not quite. Not quite. Not quite. Okay, the pipes are here at least. Sort of, almost. No, not really. And hopefully modules come. This will give us more rocket fuel. And I think then, can we just stop asking for rocket fuel? Maybe. Maybe we should. Yeah, let's just go ahead and turn the heavy oil, the rocket fuel off in terms of requests. We'll be happy with this. It's great. It's fantastic. Well, brought some heavy oil anyway. Hopefully not too much, but I'll be able to live with that. And eventually, yes, we'll just replace this with a fluid one, and just have all the heavy oil in the world now, actually. Well, kind of. We need to make sure that, well, this needs to get up and running to just eat the petroleum gas, and this will help also eat the light oil so that we can get consistent production. And then I guess we also want to just start expanding the rail network too, so let's throw some new tracks down as well then. So we'll push down here like this, and I think also push up here. Like, yeah, let's just go ahead and bridge this. There's actually tons of landfill, so it's not like we really need to worry about that. Is that right? This one goes here. No, it goes here, right? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay, good. Did this go down? Okay, it did. Yes. All right, so then we'll let the bots expand. We'll hopefully start producing some sulfur soon even. Oh, I see. This is also, I turned this off. That's right. I was just trying to build some heavy oil first, so I turned the whole light oil side of it off, but okay, that'll happen soon enough. And are we finally getting there? We're getting there. We're there, but then just waiting on this power pole, I guess. Here it comes. Bum, bum, bum. Hey, everything is going all at once, of course. It's used. Now we have rocket fuel on another planet. Hey. So yes, the plan will just be to make the rocket fuel and to, I don't know, hopefully this will be pretty good. We might need to make more of these like power plants and more solar panels. We just need even more, I guess. Let's do this. It's a pretty, we're using a lot of electricity already. So yes, to 350 megawatts now that the rocket fuel is turned on as well. So that's, yes, we need more of these solar panels for sure. Might need another one of these, I don't know. But I think this is kind of like a nice little module. And hopefully it works out pretty well. I'm not sold on it being a complete game changer, but I think once we get homing accumulators, and this will be better still. Okay, heavy oil's back. Cryonite rods being produced. Cryonite rods being produced out the wazoo. There's actually some plastic. Interesting. Wow, some plastic got built because I guess there's coal in the recycling system. So yeah, cool, that's funny. And yeah, there's some rocket fuel. Hey, there you go, some solid fuel. But okay, this hopefully is going now. Yes, now this is going. Now this is going. Now we're gonna get some more consistent light oil and petroleum gas. Okay, good. Light oil is getting here. Did we ever make any sulfur then? Have we not made sulfur yet? Did you make sulfur? It's just like tiny amounts. I guess it's all just getting pushed into plastic. The pumps are sort of hard to, it's hard to balance it sometimes, so might have to just let it back up and fill up a bit. But we should, I mean, you're almost, you have 0.65, right? Yeah. It's getting there, it'll get there. So this will give us, yeah, sulfur, and should also, okay, I see this one isn't down. Oh, okay, is there not? Oh, it's not actually. Okay, so we need one more river port here. Let's follow this oil train, this will be fun. Boom, boom, boom. Light oil. More rocket fuel, please. So we might want to like make a kind of petroleum gas one or something, maybe. In case we want to eat more of it. Just lay this out kind of like in this awkward way. And the idea would be like maybe we just bring in petroleum gas as well if we need to also kind of spend more effort recycling petroleum gas. I'm not sure. I don't know if we'll need to, but just in case we could do it like that. Send it into solid fuel as well. But now I'm wondering, is it worth making rocket fuel to make process fuel, or just should I make the process fuel from the solid fuel? Okay, are these things, these are going, they're all going. They're all going. Getting light oil though. Getting some amount of petroleum gas, but not too much. These are backed up because I think heavy oil is backed up, yep. which is fine. This was a little bit of buffer for the heavy oil, but of course this can crack all the heavy oil. Yeah. And then I guess we're just still waiting on more cryonite rods, but I think we'll have to maybe call the session. But we did a lot, yes. We're ready to take the rocket back to Novice. We're gonna ride back with our cryonite rods. Oh yeah, actually, what we wanna do first, I guess, is go here and start setting this up. So we'll have just another rocket station. I guess it has to go here. And this will be our cryonite rod return. And it's pretty much the same as, you know, the other one. So let's get this here maybe. Then let's see, you can upgrade this to reds or something. Seems good. So this will do the, yes, recycle all the rocket parts, and the steel and landfill will go to recycle requests. Great, yep, set up. Vulcanite, and then this will supply the cryonite. So we want to we're just gonna hang out until I guess we have 100,000, and then take the rocket back. But yeah, that'll give us time to let that landing pad build. But then, yes, I think here we're gonna call the session for today. We got the rocket fuel built on Ermintrude. We actually have some plastic and sulfur built, and we're making Ermintrude a lot more self-sustainable than, but I think, yeah, we'll eventually come back to mine the iridite and export the iridite. But I think that will be a while. I think actually we're not going to go for iridite first. But we might want to just get the, I mean, the thing that's actually valuable, that's kind of not too far away, is really, or in my opinion, the most valuable thing is the solar panels. Yes. And yes, we'll just have to set up utility science pack and then energy science pack. And energy is the holmium chain, so we'll want to get some holmium mined. I think that will be the first thing we mine. And there's some on Granus, but it's not much. So we can mine some of the holmium. We could just do it here, the holmanite, you know, export it. And I'm not sure, I haven't looked at the processing too closely. Let's see. I know it needs cryonite, so yeah. And pyroflux, so maybe we could crush it. Yes, we could probably crush it first. So because it needs these beads, the ion exchange beads, but needs copper too. It needs sand, ingredients sand. Okay, but it produces sand. Interesting. So yes, I think this will be the thing we go for first, I think, for the next tier of technology. But of course we need to go back. I mean, what we're going to do now is take the cryonite home, go back and build utility science, and yes, and then we'll go for holmanite. But then, yes, I think we're going to be done with Ermintrude for a little bit, but we'll probably, you know, set up some more remote builds and just we can operate pretty much remotely. We don't need to be here to build stuff. But I think this will, yes, call the session, and I'll wait until we get to 100,000 and head back to Novice. But then, till next time, there you go, Factorio. I am Pax. See you in the next video.